Flip or not flip? That's a question.
So today we're looking at bungalows. We're looking at how you can flip a bungalow. What we have in here is a 1960 beautiful property. What does it need? It needs all kinds of things, and you can clearly see that in behind me. But what we're looking for is an after repair value, ARV. We're looking at a nice price point on this negotiation. 3, we're looking at what we can renovate, what we can't renovate, where's the costs, what are our fees, and how does it all work out?
And at the end of it, we want to make sure the holding costs, the purchase costs, the reno costs, and all those costs don't outweigh the ARV at the end. So ultimately, making sure you don't put in more than you can get out at the end of the day.
So what you're trying to achieve as an investor, what you're trying to achieve as a flipper is you want to be able to get in and get out. Your exit strategy is most important. So when you're looking at a bungalow, especially in some of these inner city neighborhoods, the intention is to really understand where your exit plan is. So what is your price point? What is your after repair value? And what are all the costs that are going to take away that opportunity for you to keep that money in your jeans? So you want to keep your money in your jeans, you want to do it quick, you want to be efficient, you want to have some systems, and you want to be able to scale it.
Another thing, time management. Say you bought this property 3 months before Christmas and you put the property on the market in December the 2nd. You know, it is a slower time, so you might not have as much success as say you put it on in May. But then you'll have less competition in December, you'll have probably more competition to sell in May, so you need to speak to us. That's what you've got to do. You've got to speak to us and we'll be able to guide you through these murky waters. The layout on this property is really, really good. And we also got a separate entrance. So if this isn't a property which was valued to have a basement suite, it's easier to sweep with everything laid out like that. Bit dusty though. So relish. And for anything structurally that isn't structurally sound. So when you look through, always look to see if there's any staining on the ceilings, to see if there's been any water damage in the past.
Staining and cracks.
Stuff like this. The big ticket items, windows, they cost a lot. So these would all have to be replaced if you wanted to flip this property. So as you can see, they're toast.
Original wood, beautiful. Very beautiful windows.
Right. This is going to be tough to see. You always want to have a look around the whole of the perimeter and make sure that on the exterior you don't see any major cracks in the foundation. And then any water seepage or penetration inside. If you see any water seepage coming from the cracks in the foundation, you want to check. As a rule of thumb, horizontal can be a lot worse than vertical. So let's have a little look. See? Yeah, it looks like it's doing all right. There's lots of stuff going on there with insects.
And another big ticket item is the furnace and your heating system. You are probably going to want to get rid of something like this. You're going to add a lot of square footage. When you bring in an efficient furnace, you're going to have to look at your ductwork. You're going to want to understand what's going on in this property. So when you go high efficiency, you want to ensure that it's put in properly. You don't have a lot of distance to go to your outside wall. You want to be able to get that fresh air in. And yeah, it's a quick, easy one, but a lot of money when you're looking at these kinds of things. So the other big ticket items you want to look at is the bathroom. You want to see what you can do, how much space do you have, what kind of things are you looking at inside these walls. Is there moisture? Is there mold? Is the subfloor in good repair? A lot of these things are you're going to have to replace your vanities. Do you know your costs? What's a tub? What's a sink? What's a toilet? How are you going to get out and how are you going to get through?
Another thing that could be very, very costly and timely is electrical. This sub panel is they say there's the garage, it's powering, but go and have a look at the actual panel and see if it's wired for 100 amp. Secondly, aluminium wiring. That is a huge fire risk. Also have a look if the electrical's wired up with aluminium wiring. You really want to see copper. 1960s, you're probably going to be all right, but be careful. Key takeaways: open concept, kitchens and bathrooms. They sell the property, and make sure there's no big ticket expenses over what you can see. Check the foundation, check the mechanical, check the electrical.
So what you want to really check out is this going to make sense for you? Do you have the capital to carry through in the unforeseen circumstances? And 3, can you have a lot of fun doing it? Because if it's not fun, what's it worth?
If you want to join our club, you can email munch@clubhousegroup.ca
or rourke@clubhousegroup.ca.
And give me a call if you like the English accent, 780-222-2513, and I'll pick up the call, unless it's sort of a little bit late and I might be sleeping. But I'll see you all soon.
And if you want some serious numbers, give me a call. Call me. Do it.